Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, it looks like Kim and Croy, the saga has continued because Croy is now refusing to. Well, we'll get into it. And then also, Kenya from the Real Housewives of Atlanta is chiming into the conversation when it comes to Kim and Croy. This divorce, non divorce, the money issues, everything that everyone else is talking about. Plus, Cynthia Bailey answered to how she felt about being cut out of that clip, the scene, the one where she was supposed to walk in. We were super excited. It was featured in the trailer, but then we didn't get it. Yes. Now, before we jump in, you guys know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's do the damn thing.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, you guys, so we're going to start here with the Kim and Croy nonsense because this is a lot. Now, RadarOnline.com came out with this. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak's husband, Kroy, accused of refusing to pay six-figure credit card bill as the IRS is still demanding the $1 million. Now, they said Kim Zolciak and her husband, Kroy's financial problems continue to worsen, with him now being dragged to court over an unpaid credit card bill. According to court documents by RadarOnline.com, Discover Bank filed a civil lawsuit against Croy on July 14th. How many lawsuits are going to be filed against this couple? Hold on. In the complaint, Discover claimed Croy was provided a credit card but had failed to make the required payments. The company said the reality star refused to pay up on the $11,275.45 that's owed. Now Discover has demanded the entire unpaid balance plus attorney's fees, and the last billing statement showed a payment due date of May 22, 2023, with a minimum payment due of $2,055. His bills show Croy made multiple payments for purchases related to his Xbox and Uber Eats expenses. What is going on in this house? She's over here spending tens of thousands of dollars on crystals, hundreds of thousands of dollars on gambling. He's over here spending credit card bills on Xbox and Uber Eats. Is anybody working? Has anybody got a job? No? And you don't even have a CAR if they take that. What are we doing? Don't you, when you have all of this kind of money, put financial people in charge to help secure your future? Who would probably be like, hey, so crazy. Maybe don't spend $100,000 on crystals or 1.4 on online gambling. Did nobody hire that person? Because that person might have cost you a lot of money, but they might have saved you a lot of money. Just saying. So the $11,000 debt is minor compared to the other debts racked up by the couple. As Radar previously reported, the reality stars are being chased by the IRS. Uncle Sam filed a massive lien accusing the two of owing $103,564.48 for 2013, $330,126.29 for 2017, and $714,143.90 for 2018. The grand total was listed at $1,147,834.67. Oh. On top of that, Zolciak was sued by Target over an unpaid credit card with the retailer, and the reality stars are also facing a lawsuit by Simmons Bank after they allegedly missed payments on a $300,000 line of credit provided. A couple days after the lawsuit was filed, Bierman was sued over an alleged $52,000 owed to a casino in the Bahamas. So it's just the never-ending saga. Now, I know that we were all expecting to see Cynthia Bailey. Before I get into the Kenya of it all, because Cynthia Bailey ends up mentioning Kenya in this, she went on Two Teas in a Pod and she explains her thoughts on being cut out of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the scene that she was supposed to be in. Because originally they used her in the trailer, which was really exciting. And we were wondering, are we getting a Cynthia Bailey comeback? We don't know. We just know what we give to us in the edited version of the trailer. It was a great question, Teddy. She asked. Hold on. Let's play it.
How does Cynthia feel that she was edited out of the latest episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Oh my God, I can't even believe that this has turned into such a thing. I just honestly happen to be working, shooting another job in a studio. I get there and my producer tells me, "Oh, I think Housewives is shooting next door."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh my God." Like, not only am I friends with most of the cast, I'm friends with the producers. So I was like, you know what? I didn't want to be like literally right next door and not go say hi. So
Right.
I was like just popping over. They said, "Oh, it's Kenya." I was like, even better. As soon as I got there, they were like, "Oh my God, wait, can we mic you?" So of course, as a producer, what are you going to keep in the scene if you have to pick? Like me just randomly showing up because I was in the neighborhood?
How does Cynthia feel that?
No, that's a good attitude to have about it. I think it's funny because people are getting so upset with Cynthia recapping OC with Teddy because Tamara obviously is not allowed to recap the Real Housewives of Orange County, but why? People are like, Cynthia, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know the cast. However, she does know what it takes to be a housewife, and she has been a part of the show for a long time, so she can probably read through a lot of the things that we couldn't. I'm here for it. Now let's pan over to Kenya. Oh, Kenya. Kenya suggests that Kim Zolciak and Kroy's divorce was a sham. Okay. As a number of the ladies, including Sonia Richards-Ross, Marlo Hampton, and She by Sheree, expressed shock at the couple's divorce filings, Kenya suggested that the split was a scam to protect their finances and poked fun at Kroy for his supposed lack of a personality. Obviously, I don't know Kim. I've never met her, but from what I can see on social, they look like they were so happy. That's what Sonia said on the July 9th episode of The After Show, suspecting that Kim and Kroy's money troubles probably led to the marital hardships. A lot of times they say finances is the biggest contributing factor of divorce. Sonia also noted that Kim may have spoken highly of her marriage to Kroy amid filming the 15th season of the show months ago because she felt things between them would ultimately improve. I think a lot of times when you're married, you're hoping it's going to get better. So you're kind of faking it in public until it's like, this is not working. I think a lot of people do that because you want it to work. Now, meanwhile, Sheree said that, well, she didn't want to confirm. She couldn't confirm if Kim and Kroy's finances contributed to their breakup. She did say it's possible. I thought that they were lasting forever. She said she was super happy. Everything was going great with them. But it's hard. I think sometimes people aren't ready to have that conversation and share that. But following the news of all of this, Sheree was in contact with Kim. In fact, before Kim suddenly canceled, they had plans to meet. She said, we were supposed to meet 2 Fridays ago after the divorce. She's like, I'm really going through it. And I understand a public divorce is hard. Of course, divorce is horrible anyways, but publicly, and so much is going on. It's like no privacy. It's crazy. So she asked if we could reschedule. And as for Marlo, she said that while money was a major factor, she never thought that they would call it quits. She thought that they were like an all-American family, a Ken and Barbie. I never saw it coming. But Kenya did weigh in on this, and this was the part that I thought was interesting, shading the couple's finances and stating that when it came to Kim and Kroy's split, she never bought into it. Do I believe the stories about them being in debt? Are you insane? Of course they're in debt. But my true feelings is that they are never getting divorced. I think that it's just a way to separate their assets or maybe get out of owing some of the debtors. So to me, I just can't see that as real news. Okay. Kenya was asked if she'd date Kroy. She made it clear she would not. What? If I came across him, I would swipe off the phone. I would just probably turn my phone off at that point. I'd be like, hell to the no. Well, don't worry about that. They are back together, Kenya. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Kenya is calling this a scam. Go ahead and comment below. Do you agree with her, or do you think Kenya just doesn't like Kim, so she's going to say whatever she wants to say? I mean, a lot of people felt like it was a scam. But go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, show some love, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.